Here we have Batman in Football Manager playing for Chicago Fire, as Chicago is apparently partly what Gotham is based on. I don't know. I googled it and they said Chicago. So he's at Chicago. He's obviously in America because he's American. 15 years old, but does have the right birthday. You can see he is obviously called Bruce Wayne, but no one knows that. He's dubbed the new Jose Altidore, so I don't know how much of a positive that is, but this is where we're at. So his technicals are all 10. They're middle of the road. He's not obviously the greatest superhero in regards to like anything specific, but he's obviously Batman, so he's not bad. He can be very aggressive, but he's also very brave and very determined and a strong leader, as he does lead the Avengers 2.0 from the DC universe. I'm not much of a DC fan. I do like Batman though. But there you have it. Off the ball and positioning and vision, I guess because he's a bat, he can kind of, I mean, you'd say vision would be less because he's a bat, because it's dark and they don't really have great eyesight, but they use the supersonic doodah. So yeah, agility obviously very good. Natural fitness and stamina, he can keep going. He takes the punches, but he keeps going. And balance and jumping reach are quite high because he can effectively fly, kind of. Otherwise, flair and teamwork. Just because he's a good leader doesn't mean he's good at teamwork. He constantly was getting in those arguments with Spider-Man, Superman. So, you know, but we'll go ahead. We'll see how he goes. We'll jump through his career as a footballer and take a look. All right, here we are, 5 years on now. He is 20 years old. He's made 36 appearances and scored 28 goals for America, for the USA national team. Very, very interesting. You can see that his technicals have changed slightly. A few 9s now instead of 10s and 11s as well. 13 dribbling isn't bad either. Now stands at 6 foot tall. Has grown a little bit, obviously, since here previously. And is at Jiangsu in China. Moved there on a free following his time with Chicago. He's performed pretty well. He's done very, very well in the years he's been at Chicago and Jiangsu. So it looks very, very good. To be fair, can't really say much more. Let's take a look at his. So they won. He was in the MLS All Stars and won that game. Made his debut at 17 years old, so not long after we saw him. North American Nations League winners with the USA and Gold Cup, and even played the Pan American Games with the under-23s and won that as well. So he's won a lot for the USA, kind of in their Confederate, but nothing as of yet with regards to World Cups or anything like that. But we'll jump another 5 years, take a look at him in his prime, how Batman gets on, and go from there. Okay, so he is now at Tottenham, 84 appearances, 56 goals for the United States of America. Number 9, Batman at number 9. You can see he moved to Feyenoord for £35 million from Jiangsu in China. He then was banging in goals amazingly. So Man City came calling, paid £84 million for him. He only played 19 games and scored 5 goals for them before a £79 million move to Tottenham, where he's just scored 17 goals in his first season. He's in his kind of prime stage now, £150,000 a week, and £72 million value. Not bad at all. You can see his mental stats are looking very, very tasty indeed. His technicals have certainly improved with great physicals as well. But we'll jump again. We'll go to 30 and see what he's like. Milestones though, has anything else changed? He won the Eredivisie twice with Feyenoord, obviously getting them to that. Won the North American Gold Cup again with the USA, and even won the Champions League with Man City, even though he barely played. But yeah, let's jump 5 years, see how he does at 30 years old, and go and take a look. Alright, so he has moved to Inter Milan. He's well over the 100 caps mark, 136 appearances for the United States and 89 goals. That's quite an impressive total. But we can see he's at Inter Milan, playing that number 9 role up top for them, and he's been there for a very long time after, again, not a great start to the season with Tottenham. He got an £81 million move to Inter Milan in Italy and has absolutely run away with things. 21, 18, 19, 18, 24 goals in his last 5 seasons. That is quite phenomenal, really. He's been fantastic over the last 5 years at Inter. I'd be surprised if he even moves on, because there's no point in going anywhere. Interesting to see that he has moved around to a few different countries. He's happy to go wherever it takes him, and a £279 million total spend on him so far is quite incredible. Has he won anything with Inter Milan though? That's the question. He won the Italian Super Cup, again won the Gold Cup with USA, won the Italian Cup, Super Cup again, Serie A in 2033, and the Italian Cup there as well again. So he has got a few trophies in the bank. Can he get any more before his retirement? Let's jump another 5 years and take a look. So he's still at Inter Milan. That's kind of what I expected. He's a born leader, as I'm sure we're well aware, really, for a Batman-style player. He's continued his fantastic form. Look at the season here. 19 goals, 10 assists, 29 goal contributions. He's been hitting over the 20 goal contribution mark every season other than one, I think, which is quite impressive. Getting loads of player of the matches. His best season being in the 2037-38 one, where he's absolutely smashed things. Looks like he's maybe playing a little deeper as he's getting more and more involved in centre midfield, but a player nonetheless that is absolutely fantastic. Milestones, is there any big news? They've started to come consistently up there as the best team. Serie A, the last 3 years have gone to Inter Milan. Maybe that's because of Batman and his ability and how things have gone there. But we'll take a look and see how he gets on and where he's at when he retires. Wow. Okay, so Batman has finally retired at the age of 40. That is quite incredible that he's only just retired and he spent so long with Inter Milan. 28 goals in one season for them. Still banging them in the latter stages. Only in the last season did he really drop off the ball and not get double digits for them. But he is certainly going to be an Inter Milan legend, no doubt. But he's got into management as well, which is very interesting to see. Very adaptable and determined, and quite good man management and tactical knowledge as well. With a National A licence, would be interesting to see how he gets on as a manager. If you'd like to see that, let me know, and I'm sure I can kind of simulate a few more years and see how Bruce gets on. But yeah, he absolutely is an Inter Milan manager, a legend, sorry. As you can see, he's sat up the top there for them with 362 goals in 678 appearances, which is ridiculously good. But there you go, that's Batman for you. Bruce Wayne is now a manager. It'd be interesting to see. But there you go. Hope you did enjoy. Thought it was a bit of an interesting one. Any other characters or Marvel, DC, anything else, let me know. Give me some ideas as to kind of what attributes would be good on them. And we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you then.